Hey friends, I hope y'all are doing well. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hey, what's up? Hello, my name is Alex. I go by TheCorporateFinesser, and this channel is for women who are new business owners finessing gracefully through life. On the flip side, this channel is also for women who are 25 and older, and you know what? We're just going through the motions the best way we know how. Again, if you're new here, I typically like to do these like homegirl chit chats every week to just really bring up some things that's been on my soul. Like, I wanted to talk about this, and I feel that it's a lot of opportunity to just reconnect with my audience and my community, so we can just chit chat on the things that we go through being 25 and older and what it really is starting to feel like. So without further ado, y'all, let's go ahead and get into these topics for today. Now, what we're not gonna do is act like we can see, because I wear glasses, so I'm not even about to play with y'all right now. I need to be able to see. All right, so I have my notes. And per the title, you already know that this topic is going to be about your mid-20s crisis or your mid-quarters crisis. Whatever you want to call it, it's a crisis. But, you know, today's video is going to get a little bit real. This mid-quarter crisis, in my honest opinion, is very ghetto. Is the projects, is the slums. Just putting it out there. And you know, there are things that I feel that I know now, being 27, I didn't really take heed to before I was 25, and just understanding a lot of what I should know now. Okay, so let's go ahead and just dive into some topics. So, fun fact, I love mimosas. They're like my go-to drinks for everything. By the time you guys see this, this will be Friday, but I'm filming this on a Saturday night, so it's the weekend for me, and I'm just, you know, getting a little buzzed because that's my business. The first talking point: dating. What is dating to you now that you're past the age of 25 than it was maybe beforehand? Or has dating always been the same for you throughout the journey of your 20s? The reason why I'm bringing this up as a talking point for our mid-quarter crisis, or our mid-quarter, you know, realizations, whatever you want to call it, it's because I think that when it comes to dating, my perspective has completely changed. I feel that now I'm dating with intention, and I'd like to find a man who's doing the same. However, you know, there is a certain point in a woman's life where she just knows that she's very mature, she's very well kept, she knows what she wants, she about it, she's not here to waste no time. You know, the recipients have the audacity. They have the audacity to not even bring her half of what she can offer. What's wrong with that? What is wrong with them? I don't know, but it's a lot of issues with these people out here, and I'm just gonna keep it real with my opinion. So that's an issue I think that a lot of women who hit, you know, 25 and older are realizing. Don't get me wrong, I love seeing people in love and, you know, they riding it through, but there's a few of us who still trying to find our king. You know, we still trying to figure it out, and we tired of kissing the frogs along the way, like, ah. And so, you know, I think when it comes to dating, when you turn 25, you know, you really are tired of looking for tired of meeting the shoulda, coulda, wouldas. Oh, you know, I used to want to be this, I used to do this, I wish I could have did this. So where's your ambition? You still can do all of these things that you're telling me that you used to do, and in some form or another, where you feel like you are in your life. I'm speaking as if I'm talking to a man myself. At some point or another, where you are in your life, you feel like you can no longer achieve them. So I don't like that. That's not it, y'all. And I don't want anyone who's watching this to feel that they need to settle for that, because no, sis, you hold the key to the kingdom. I say all this to say that dating in the mid-20s or your quarter life, you know, wherever you are, past 25, it's all about intentions. You know, we're all about wanting to make sure a lot of things are secure with a man or a woman, whatever your stilo is. Listen, I'm not judging you, but what I'm saying, we're all trying to secure and just make sure, feel secure that who we date and who we pursue and who's pursuing us have the same intentions. Say it with me, same intentions. So that's my take on dating. I feel like now that I'm over 25 and I'm maturing, my mind is maturing, my body is maturing, a lot of things are being very, very clear to me. I want to know things like, what's your family history like? What's your family's mental health like? How did your mom treat you? How did your dad treat you? I like to ask things like that because it becomes a certain point to where no one likes to be surprised or taken off guard when they feel that a person has been untrustworthy with them, and now it's just like, oh, okay, well, you didn't tell me this, so who knows what else you didn't share with me. So I think that when it comes to dating over the age of 25, you are dating with intentions, and it is, listen, all the more better if your significant other or whoever is with you that you're dating is on the same page. I'm going through this now, you guys. Again, if you've been following me since I've pretty much revamped my channel, again, thank you so much for sticking with me for this long. But I just really wanted to share how, like, it is so hard working my day job. Yep. It's really difficult because now that I do enjoy creating content, I'm pretty much figuring out my groove. I'm growing in my business. I'm teaching others how to start a t-shirt business. It's like, that's all I want to do. I want to do that all day, every day. But from Monday through Friday, between 8 to 4:30, I'm limited. The next talking point is going to be, you know, being okay with wanting to change your career. And realizing that change is allowed, change is welcoming, you deserve change. There's nothing wrong with realizing that I once thought that this particular position, you know, was gonna be for me. I once thought that this is where I was gonna be the happiest. And now here I am realizing that there's so much more in me to put out into the world. I'm so much more valuable, and this job ain't cutting it, right? Like, there's just so much more past working in a job that is fulfilling. Again, like I said, I'm going through this currently, which is why I've started my YouTube channel. I'm willing to work late on the weekends, late after work, because, and me, I'm still learning this, just to being honest with y'all. When it comes to creating content, you know, I think that I can say I have it semi down packed, but I'm still trying to figure out my schedule, when to actually film so that I can constantly have my uploads on time. So it's a work in progress, but it's a work in progress that's gonna get me to where I really wanna be. So long story short, Alex ain't going nowhere, okay? Y'all gonna see this face, these glasses. I really wanna change my hair, so just bear with me, okay? We gotta get the coins together. I have recognized and been so accepting to where I wanna be and change in my career path, because it's been proven that it is okay. People change jobs at the age of 40, okay? People retire and then go back to work a few years later. Like, it's okay. I don't think that once you really close something, you close it for good. It honestly just might be the first branch of a tree that's gonna grow and trickle down to another idea. And it's just like, okay, well, I can take these skills that I learned at this job and apply it to my business or a new job, and whatever knowledge that you're gonna take and absorb, that's still gonna be applicable wherever you move throughout life. And that's what I'm learning. So, you know, changing your career when you're, you know, your mid-20s, late 20s, I think that it is very, very good, especially if it's gonna be good for your mental health, physical health, your mindset, your perspective. You know, I think that every couple of years, I don't think that it's bad to learn a new skill, especially with so many ideas with technology, social media, content that's emerging and evolving. I think at some point in time, people just get curious because they want to know, what would it be like doing XYZ? Hence why we have so many wonderful business owners, so many people who are interested in learning, because it's been proven to us that you can just do something if you put your mind to it. You know, do your research, take your time to practice on something, and you can accomplish it just like the person who you're watching. So I say that all to say, y'all, if you want to change your job, leave your job, do something different outside your job, you are okay, my friend. Okay, you are just fine. Okay, let's move on. Talking point number 3. Ooh, this is gonna be a little deep. I heavily despise stressing about money. And I don't feel that I'm alone when I say this, but there comes a point in time where money is not everything, but having it is. And so I think that when you just realize that one stream of income cannot do everything, it becomes a point to where, yeah, you might be able to pay your rent, pay your bills, everything you need to do to maintain your lifestyle, but you don't have enough to save, you don't have enough to invest. And you know, it's just that cycle of living paycheck to paycheck that at some point the buck has to stop. So for me, I realized how important it is to be able to manage my money and just be able to save. I really would like to conquer opening an investment portfolio by the end of 2021. So that's another venture I'm willing to embark on after I've kind of got myself afloat with all this other stuff. I don't like to be too overwhelmed, so I just have to take it one day at a time. I say that because I realized throughout, you know, my 20s and before I hit 30, God willing, you know, I really want to be able to say, I have some stock in this, I have a portfolio all about XYZ. I really wanted to mention money to encourage you guys to feel like, okay, you know what, I got to change up some things. It all starts with you. If you okay with living paycheck to paycheck, I am not here to say anything about that, but I'm not. And so that's why I had to switch up some things for myself, change my habits, change my mindset, realize what I did not need versus what is a necessity, you know, what's a want. I had to really reassess my finances because I do not like this paycheck to paycheck life. I don't think anybody should like that, if I can be completely honest, because I feel like it's just constantly chasing your tail and you're not getting anywhere. So my friends, you know, I strongly encourage you guys to think about your money management now. You know, think about the way you can level up your finances, making an income for yourself while you're sleeping, getting your lovely beauty rest. That it's your season, I think, to get your money up. Because this living paycheck to paycheck life just is not, it's not fun. Like, it's not, y'all. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. And lastly, so this is a talking point that I felt to be very important as well, among the other ones, but I wanted to end off this mid-20s crisis conversation with health and wellness. We all know what has happened over the course of last year, ending of 2019, and even now. And as I'm filming this in the beginning of this year, you know, we really don't have a resolution to this pandemic. And I think that health and wellness has reached a new level as far as awareness, as far as people being health conscious, and as far as people being willing to change their health habits to live a more, you know, long-lasting life, to have that longevity in their family because of what we've all gone through this past year. I know for me, the start of my business and reintroducing myself on YouTube caused me to pretty much take a complete dive, like a deep dive in my fitness. I stopped working out. I was just so engulfed in my business, trying to scale it, trying to get better at it. And even though I'm still working on that, right, I have to take time, and it is now a priority for me to work out. Because what I realized, you guys, is that when I didn't work out, not only was I even more tired, I did not have the mental capacity to think creatively. Now, that might sound silly to some people, but for me, when I don't work out, I feel like my creative juices just don't get started. I just have to have some type of, you know, outlet, release the stress from the work week to really pump myself up, to really think outside the box creatively, think of some bomb videos to make for you guys, think of other ways I can provide value. And when I don't work out, I don't feel like I have that. No, I have to work out because I also don't want to get out of shape. You don't hear what I sound like when I'm coming upstairs. Health and wellness is important. As you get older, you know, our bodies are not going to stay the same, even though some of us might, you know, still be snatched. And hey, more power to you. I'm trying to get back at that stage myself. And I know this conversation does not apply to a lot of, you know, the fitness junkies, people who are avid workout gurus, and that's fine because they found out what they love. But me personally, with starting and growing a business, starting and growing my YouTube channel, you know, trying to learn as much as I can about the investment piece that I was telling you guys about when talking about money, I just felt like I did not have time to work out, and that was me not putting forth effort to do that. Even if I had to get up early, which on Sundays I typically work out in the morning so I can just have a sense of just like, oh, I just got the week all off, I feel so much better. Even doing that has been so much more helpful than me not doing anything. I realize that as I get older, fitness and working out, even if I just walk around my apartment complex, I have to have that outlet of something, because I will not be successful with my business or my YouTube business if I don't. And that's just where I'm gonna put that, y'all. So I wanted to share some quotes with you guys that I found, and I really thought that it would be a great way to end off this video. So the first quote is by Frederick Douglass, and it says this: "If there is no struggle, there is no progress." Now that can apply to many different things for you guys, but what I take from this is that obviously to get to your glory days and, you know, all of your moments where you just shining and glowing and growing, you have to go through these moments where it's just going to be, maybe you're by yourself. I think the best journeys that people embark on are the ones where they're by themselves. That's just my take on that. The next quote is by Dr. King Jr., and it says, "The time is always right to do what is right." So right now, if you're watching this video and I have motivated you or encouraged you or helped you in any way, which I'm hoping that I do something. You know, start looking up, if you want to start up a YouTube channel, there's plenty of, you know, creators out there who help you do that. If you want to start an Etsy shop, that's what I'm here for you, a t-shirt business, whatever that has been really calling on you and your purpose, I highly suggest you do that. I highly advise you to do something outside yourself, because let me tell you right now, you guys, starting my YouTube channel has been one of the best things I can do for myself outside of work. I realize how much I enjoy creating content. I realize how much I enjoy connecting with people who I have never met before. Like, it's crazy how well you can connect with a person through, you know, internet, all because of a video. Like, what? So I hope those quotes really resonate with you guys, because they did with me, and so that's why I wanted to share them. All right, y'all, so that is it for today's video. I really hope you enjoy it. Just talking about the things that those of us who are, again, 25 and older go through, what we're realizing, and just ways that we can just improve our life and well-being as a whole. So I hope you found this helpful. As always, don't forget to drink your water, mind your business, and always choose yourself first, and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye, guys.